So we are heading over to industrial area to find Zaika restaurant. It's an Indian restaurant that's recently been in the news for their nice gesture of giving free food to people if they don't have money. So we're gonna find out the restaurant where they're located and talk to these guys. So it all started with a user who posted a picture about the message that the restaurant owner put it up. So basically the message says, if you have no money and you're hungry, you can eat for free. So it was just the picture, and he shared it on our forums. And like every other day, I was just moderating the forum and I came by this post. I was like, this is really interesting, and a lot of people had already started commenting and praising the restaurant owner. At this point, nobody knew. So the drive is quite hectic. As you can see, the traffic is really bad, and it's about 20 kilometers outside the city. So it's going to take roughly 30 minutes or more, depending on the traffic. All I could do was go to industrial area. The post didn't have any information about the restaurant, so I had to go to industrial area, and I literally walked to the shops and asked, hey, do you know this Hyderabadi restaurant who gives food for free? So a lot of people said they don't know, but eventually, like after a lot of asking around, I found out, and I went there, and at that point the owner wasn't there, but I spoke to the restaurant employees, and I actually had a meal there. So I had a meal, and once I was done with the meal, I told the employee, the guy who was serving me, I told him, I didn't come here to actually eat. I wanted to talk to you about what's outside your shop, what's written outside your shop, and things advanced from there, and I spoke to the owner eventually. I actually never met him face to face, but I spoke to him over the phone, and I reported about it, and I put up a story, a piece on Qatar Living, and since then it's gone viral. So it started with Doha News, who picked it up, and then the national and UAE picked it up, and then from there it just went global. So I think there was ABC News who picked it up, and a couple of others. So it was a good feeling for me, because I discovered the post and then I reported about it, and then just went global. So it was a really good feeling for me as a writer. It started as a forum first in 2005, and then became a classified website along the way, and right now we are one of the biggest websites in Qatar. So our classifieds is really big. We have a very active forum, and now we are expanding. We are listing events, and we sponsor events, and we do a bit of actual reporting. So we have some of our own news stories. We have a lot of content for news and generic Qatar related information. So it's really growing really become part of people in Qatar, especially expats. So before they move to Qatar, they check Qatar Living to see what kind of country Qatar is. Most of them might not have heard of Qatar, so they Google Qatar and Qatar Living comes up, and that's how they start their research. And then once they come to Qatar, it helps them settle into their life in Qatar, finding accommodation, finding a car, furniture, that sort of stuff. So they search our classifieds, they ask questions on our forums, and once they're settled to progress and just go on with life, we have like other stuff. We have news, events, so it serves every aspect of Qatari expat. Well, as a social networking website, we are the first social networking website. So with Facebook and Twitter coming up later on, it's our audience has sort of followed us into our social media pages as well, and that's where most of the action happens. So that's where all the activity is, and people, discuss different things on the post. They comment on the post, and they engage over there. Well, the feedback was completely positive. Like, people were praising the owner, they were praising just the initiative of actually taking that step. And like, we got a lot of, like, couple thousands of comments on Facebook, Twitter, on the website itself. So people are, all in all, like, happy that someone did it, and they want to see more of this. So I hope this post, like, inspires other restaurant owners to do the same. So that's like the bigger picture, to make a change through our posts. So that's the story behind the restaurant that lets poor people eat for free. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Muhammad Noor from Qatar Living. See you guys.